The following contest is set for one fall, and is for the following contest is set for one fall and is for the Raw Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, Ryback. Ryback entered the ring at number 2 and lasted for a very long time, eliminating Diesel and Goldberg. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds, John Cena. John Cena was the final member of the Raw roster in the Royal Rumble and eliminated the Big Show. These two were the opposite ends of the spectrum. Ryback started the Royal Rumble, Cena ended up near the end of it. Who will win this matchup here for the Raw Heavyweight Championship? Ryback trying to get that title. John Cena hasn't had this title as of yet, as we have Ryback sending Cena into the corner right away. Cena and Ryback have had a couple of feuds against each other, Ryback being a big bully and Cena hating bullies. As we have Cena now attacking the back of Ryback. Ryback getting a suplex applied to him by John Cena. John Cena has a multi-time WWE champion. As we see the Can't See Me strike not working for him, as Ryback able to counter with a couple of strikes of his own. Ryback eliminating two giant players in Diesel and Goldberg. And also John Cena able to eliminate the Giant, the Big Show. As we see a nice suplex by Ryback once again. These two tie up once again. Huge neck snap takedown by John Cena. John Cena getting a headlock onto Ryback. Ryback actually was one of the two possible contenders for this matchup, the other being Daniel Bryan. We see Ryback getting a headlock onto John Cena. And we get a nice suplex going here. And a very nice textbook suplex by Ryback. Daniel Bryan is the second number 1 contender and will likely be getting another title shot soon, as we see a loose press from John Cena with multiple strikes to the face of Ryback. Tie up once again between these two competitors. They are fighting for the Raw Heavyweight Champion to be the inaugural Raw Heavyweight Champion. As we see a tie up here, headlock by John Cena into a nice scoop slam, picking up the monster Ryback. Ryback, when he started out, ended up with a large winning streak, barely ever being defeated, eventually only being defeated by CM Punk. Huge lift and slam by John Cena, and he's now going to go for a neck snap takedown like maneuver, trying to hurt the neck of Ryback. Ryback now going to go for a poke to the eyes, get himself back up, get some air in his lungs as John Cena tends to his eye. Gonna attack the back of Cena. Cena able to counter with a few shots to the gut. And now a gut wrench slam as he slams Ryback down onto the mat, lifting him up by his gut. A rake to the eyes once again by Ryback as Cena counters that kick with a huge punch to the face and a bit of a taunt to Ryback with a "you can't see me," trying to injure the leg of the big man. Weaken that whole huge shell shock by Ryback. Ryback countering with a kick. Cena kicking back as we see a couple of big shots. Cena no slouch in the Royal Rumble. He didn't get too lucky of a shot, but he did end up near the end as only a 1 count. Cena kicking out right away before that 1 count even could land. Next snap takedown by Ryback, trying to kick and injure Cena while he is down. That axe handle smash not quite getting all of the full effect as we get a headlock by Cena. Ryback able to counter, slamming the head of Cena against the mat, and a nice elbow into the lower back of Cena. As Cena gets picked up by Ryback. Ryback with a huge slam, sending Cena down to the mat, going for a pin here. 1, 2, 3. No. Cena able to kick out from that huge meat hook clothesline as Ryback sends him around. Goes a catch finisher. Gonna put him up. Put him in shell shock here. He's got him in there. Gonna march around the ring. Will Cena be able to kick out of this shell shock as Ryback slams him down to the mat? Ryback undoubtedly gonna go for a pin here on Cena. 1, 2, 3. No, Cena able to kick out. He was launched up so high in the air. Ryback catching him, putting him in that shell shock. But Ryback able to catch. He's got Cena up again. Will he be putting... Is this another shell shock? No. Entering the kidneys. And a huge gut buster. Sending him down once again. I thought he was going for another shell shock. But he's turning Cena over here. Cena able to counter. Push away. Belly to belly suplex by Ryback. Sending Cena halfway across the ring. As we see a couple of punches to the face of Cena as the pace slows down a little bit here. Cena able to kick up Ryback and calling for a big finisher here. Cena perhaps going to go for the AA. The attitude adjustment onto Ryback, actually going for a shell shock of his own. As he's got to pull Ryback into the middle of the ring. Go for a pin. Will he kick out of his own shell shock? 1, 2, 3. No. Ryback was able to kick out of his own shell shock. Cena using the enemy's finisher against him as we see a huge check by Ryback. As slamming the head of Cena against the mat. As Cena gets up right away, calling for a comeback. The crowd was calling for a comeback. As Cena now does the huge checks. And now, missing that strike, he goes for a nice slam, slamming him down on the mat. And now Cena setting himself up for the 5-knuckle shuffle. But Ryback getting himself right back up as well. Nice suplex by Cena. Will he go for the 5-knuckle shuffle now? No, Ryback getting back up. Belly to belly suplex by Cena, sending him down to the mat. As he goes for the 5-knuckle shuffle now. Saying, you can't see me, Ryback. Gotta get out of the way of this move. Slamming the face of Ryback. And usually this ends up with John Cena going for the attitude adjustment right afterwards. Will Ryback be able to counter? It does not look like it as Ryback gets sent down onto the mat. Will Cena go for the pin? Yes. 1, 2, 3. John Cena, very near the end of the Royal Rumble. He is your inaugural Raw Heavyweight Champion.